Alright guys, before I even begin today, I just want to say something about my last video. You guys are complete idiots. Yeah, that's right. Okay, the reason I wasn't into so much of the game, or like knew so many stats and crap, was because I didn't play so seriously. I'm not one of those nerdy fat people who sit there and, you know, I don't know what you guys do, but whatever. I'm not one of those guys. I barely play this game anyway. I work, school, and crap like that. So, and then you might be saying, then why did I make a guide? The guide was meant to help people who don't know anything about frosts, mages. And now, this is obviously a re-episode of for people who are fat and chubby and whatnot and who play this game. Or maybe you're not, maybe you just know information, you know, whatever. So this is the guide for you guys who want to know stats and crap like that. Alright, let's do this thing, guys. Now, I'm not going to hate on you guys. You know, in fact, I love you guys. Because first, you guys helped me know what keep hunting. Like I said, I barely play this game, so I don't know much about it. That's why I started making YouTube videos trying to learn my own stuff. Because I wanted to, like, if you go back to my first videos on the channel, I clearly say I'm making videos so people can respond to tell me how to play better. Which is pretty much why I did it. I could see other videos, obviously, and, you know, improve off that. But I wanted personal response. I wanted people to see what I was doing wrong. So, in fact, you know, I'm not going to hate on you guys. I love you guys so much. Alright, so let me show you what all the people comments and together helped me do. First of all, as you can see, obviously I changed my character into a Dernai. Dernai, whatever you guys call it. Oh yeah, Trinket, it is Trinket. Deal with it, that's what I call it. I know it's Trinket, whatever. And subtlety or whatever, subtlety, right? Subtlety, that's what it is called. Right? I got a lot of hate for that. Which is funny, you know, I never minded it. It's actually really hilarious how you guys like complain about that crap. Anyways, so yeah, obviously I'm a Dernai. I changed it from a human, which some people might argue, yes, you know, you get a little bit more spell power, or a huge trinket, you know. But I personally, you know, like Dernai, because, or Dernai, that's what I call them, deal with it. Dernai, because I get an extra heal. For some reason, I am addicted to healing on a character that cannot heal much, other than evocation, obviously, and bandage, which I never do. So yeah, as you can see, I got our Dernai. Got Gift of Naru, which is amazing. I love it. I rearranged my talents pretty much all the way. And I took a lot of your guys' talking and comments into accounting here. And I can show you. Obviously, I took three in Piercing Ice. I realized the more I have here, the less I have to reforge into this. Alright, so let me go over talents in this section, other than the fact that I'm Dernai. Lady, of course, not Dernai, man. Men are gay. Okay, so alright, let's start with early frost. A lot of people, actually not a lot of people, few people told me not to take this in the comments. I find it really helpful. You know, it's pretty much like half of a cast of frostballs. It's amazing. Piercing Ice, I took it because, like I just explained, you know, it's really helpful in the end. I thought it was only 3%. Obviously, I didn't take to accounting that it's 9%, not 3%. Okay, Shatter, obviously. Ice Flows, obviously, reduce the cooldowns. Cone of Cold, it's like very few people don't take it. If you don't take it, it's your own opinion. This obviously would be, you know, handy, but whatever, it's not that important. Permafrost, obviously, we need it. Dealing more damage, healing the pet and crap like that. Actually, you know what? If you read it very carefully, it's like kind of your pet's thing. It's not really yours, but hey, I like it. Whatever, right? Alright, Ice Shards. This would be actually not that bad. I guess you could debate with this, but I didn't take it because I didn't have any left. If I had anything left, I would take this. You know, more range in Ice Lance. And Blizzard, if just in case. I don't know what you use Blizzard for, other than like in BG or something. Icy Veins, awesome. Finger of the Frost, awesome. Improve Freeze, awesome. Okay. Cold Snap, Brain Freeze, obviously, and Enduring Ice, you don't need it because at least I don't run out of mana in what's it called, arenas or BGs, even that. Ice Barrier, Reactive Barrier, I didn't take this time. Even though people said they didn't like it, I actually liked it. Like when somebody be opening on me and I'll be stuck, it'll automatically pop it up, give me another 20 whatever K, you know, 18k plus the 30% from the gem. You know, it gave me a lot of extra. It's pretty much like healing automatically, but again, you can just click it. It's not a big deal. Shatter Barrier, who doesn't need an extra freeze? Now Frost, Fire, or people didn't take it, or I got complaints for that. I don't know why. I personally love this thing. Plus, if maybe you guys didn't notice, the hell, man, get off my face. Okay, let me go over here. Okay, yeah, Frostfire Orb. People tell me not to take it, but I take it because I seen it proc Fingers of Frost for me, and that's all I need pretty much for it. So, and it does quite good damage. Like sometime I have both the orbs at one time. It's amazing damage. Okay, Deep Freeze, obviously. Alright, so last time I went into Arcane and I got Blink. Blink is amazing, I'm not gonna lie, but me and my friends started CCing way more, as you might see from later posts of Arena. Because, you know, I learned from people whining on the YouTube. It's great. Okay, so I got Counterspell over here, and that's all pretty much I need. Last time I had Blink, this, Nether Present, which I didn't really need, and Invocation, which was nice sometimes. Alright, other than that, let's go into Fire. We got Burning Soul, which is amazing. Usually when into Fire, I took Master of Elements. I'm not sure exactly why I took it before. This is obviously way more important. Okay, Improve Fire Blast, you kind of need it to go down, and then get the stun, which is amazing. Stun for CCing against a priest, for God's sake, man. Priests are so freaking annoying in Arena, at least for my team. Alright, so that'll be the talents. That's how talents roll. Alright, let's move on. Such a beautiful sunset. Anyways, alright, let's move on to stats. Alright, let's do this. Just for you guys' information, before you guys start whining yet again, I am not completely geared yet. I'm actually in the process of doing it after I've learned all the crap. What the heck? Okay, yeah. So, just to let you guys know that I'm not completely geared and everything, but I'm on the process of it. As you can see, I haven't even gotten the Season 10's weapons. I'll go into which gear to get next, but let me go into stats first real quick. Alright, so Spell Power. Crit, the reason I only have 20% here, or 21 almost, is because I play with the Rogue, and I get 5% extra from that. And I mean, you could go up to 33% and get 100% chance of crit once you do Shatter and crap like that. But, I mean, I rather get Mastery, which I see like adding even a few points to Mastery increases his damage by a lot. So Mastery is way better than crit chance, even though they say get crit and then Mastery. But then yet again, I say the same thing, but get crit up to a certain point. If you play alone, I would say get this higher, but for me, I believe 25 or almost 26% is better, and it'll probably increase once I get better gear, so I'll be fine with that. Other than that, I reforged a lot of things. I'll go into reforge. Let me just keep going stats. Okay, so penetration is supposed to be at 240. As you can see, mine's at 441. I'm actually about to go and reforge it. I just waiting for my friend to come on. I'm gonna change it to 240. That's the cap. There's no point in having 441. I'd rather change that somehow to Mastery. Or crit chance, whatever I can take. Mastery is better though at the moment. For me. Once again, I'm not saying crit chance is less valuable. I'm just saying for me at the moment, I'm fine with 25 or 26%. Okay. Alright, so let's go into hit. As you can see, I'm at 3.96. I'm supposed to be at 4%, which is the cap. And I will be there soon. That'll be fine. At the moment, I'm barely missing anything, so it's great. Alright, so these are two things you guys should cap. After that, get up to as close as 30 as you can, but I mean, once again, I'm still waiting for my gear and stuff to get this higher, so right now I got a lot of stuff to Mastery. Alright, so let's go into my headpiece here. What I did here. Obviously, I got the enchant from the honor points, I got the meta gem, and I got the intellect. Most of the times you do gem intellect, but meta gem, obviously there were two. I don't know if there were two or more, but at the moment I could choose from the 54 intellect and 2% mana, or 54 intellect and 3% critical damage. Obviously, I don't know why you guys would get mana, but crit chance is way better at the moment. I mean crit damage, I'm sorry, because most of the damage we do is supposed to be against crit, so that's awesome. Let's see, I reforged that into, I'm not sure exactly what I reforged that into, probably from something to Mastery, as you can see right there. Alright, my neck sucks, I need to change my neck, I know. Okay, shoulder, intellect yet again, 84, season 10, everything good, intellect, and I gemmed in intellect, and I reforged it to, once again, Mastery, I believe. It already had crit chance. I think the only option I could have was like Mastery and like haste or something. I'm not sure. Alright, so that's that. Get the enchant for shoulders at the honor place. Got a back. I enchanted my back with 30 intellect. Spell penetration cap. As you can see, if you get the 384 back, this is the only place where you need spell penetration. 244 or 240 is all you need. So back can cover your penetration cap crap. You don't have to deal with that. Chest, intellect, all stats, 20. You know, the usual. Wrist, I'm actually working on. I haven't enchanted it yet. Staff and offhand. What is better? A lot of people are saying that one-handed weapon and held in offhand is way better for PvP, and I'm probably gonna try that out once I get my season 10 weapons. I'm gonna take this out, so that'll improve my damage by a lot probably. This weapon sucks at 359 for God's sake. Alright, I'm not gonna go into the rest of the stuff because it's pretty much the same thing. I'm just saying get intellect gem. Whoa, okay, mastery, yeah, mastery. Once again, keep the stats into as much as you can. I just told you about them. And other than that, I'm trying to see if I missed anything. Whoa, I need to repair. Alright, yeah, other than that, I should be fine. Alright, I'm not sure if I'm missing anything. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Alright, so let's move on to the next section. Alright, so macros, add-ons, and let's go into glyphs. Let's do glyphs real quick first. Alright, so glyphs, here we go. Ice Lance in Prime, Frostbolt in Prime. Mace, you know, these are the only things you pretty much attack with, so gotta have those, Frostfire Orb. I used to have Cold Snap for some reason, increase the damage of Cold Snap by 25%, but I figured out that Cold Snap doesn't do that much damage anyway, so it's pretty much a waste of a Prime. Frostfire is actually, I'm really happy to get this glyph because it, you know, what was the point of doing a Frostfire Orb when it procced, when it pretty much did, like, you know, same damage as Frost. I mean, yeah, it was an instant, whatever, but increased damage of it, and it puts a dot. Dot doesn't do any damage, but against a rogue, it keeps him from vanishing for 12 seconds. So that's really awesome. Evocation, very important. Ice Barrier, very important. And Glyph of Frost Armor, which is pretty new. I think it's like the latest patch or something. 4.2, I believe. Alright, with that, yeah. With that, you won't have mana issues, because in the before ones you would put this armor on and you would have mana issues and, you know, stuff like that. Alright, and then the minor ones are, you know, all up to you guys. Mirror will fall in this. Alright, next section time. Alright guys, so macros. Once again, I got a lot of bullcrap for not having focus macros, which, once again, I had tried them before you guys even told me about them, but I for some reason I don't like them. I'm not exactly sure why. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't have Gladius, and it taking too long to focus, and I don't know. I got lazy with it. I didn't do it. But no, for real. Like, if you want to do a little bit serious PvP, arena and stuff, you gotta have focus macros. It's pretty much, you know, very important. All right, so the three main important ones I have at the moment are the focus silence, focus sheep, and this is the focus fireblast sun. Three right here, important. I keep binding them to alt. I don't know whatever you guys keep binding them to. I don't know what, you know, whatever your personal choice. But yeah, that's a macro business here, and I'll hopefully drop them in the description. I think I did that before, but I'll do it again. No problem for you guys, right? I love you guys. Alright, so add-ons, guys. For arena, there's one very important one that I mentioned before too. Gladius. I tried Gladius before. I didn't like it for some reason because my configurations were all messed up. And I tried it again. Actually took some time into this game and fixed them up. Gladius is one of the most important things ever, for a couple of reasons. First, it helps you CC, because say, like for me, you have a rogue, you know, the icon of the enemy will have blind and then the number, and then I can just wait for it to be 1 second and then start casting my polymorph. You know, I keep it completely CC'd, which is amazing. We actually have some great videos of CCs, and we'll show you guys later, because you guys also crapped about how un-CC'd we were. Debuff filters, it's you know, I like it. I'm not exactly. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I love debuff filter too at the moment. Shows you all your crap you have on them and crap like that. Only CC, one bag, you know, not really important. Quartz, not really important. It's nice. Recon, obviously you should have it, and sexy map. Sexy. What's the other one? Bartender, right? That's what I'm missing. As you can see, my bartender is quite fashioned from before. Alright, let's continue on to the next stuff. Alright guys, so let's move on to the tips section of this game, right? Last time, as you guys see, I was practicing on a warrior that was in completely PvE gear. A note about that. I wasn't dueling him, guys. I was just using him as a target dummy to show I had to hit something, and I was like not near the dummies, so I was like, whatever, my friend's there, let's just duel there. Or not duel, and just test out the stuff. And you guys, you know, picked up your stupid keyboard laptops and started typing shit about me. So I don't know what you guys are thinking, but anyways, yeah, it's all good. So one main important thing mages have is called Shatter. I'm sure you know if you're a frost mage. If you don't know it, this is how it goes. You start casting Frostball, cast fast, you know, Pet Freeze and Ice Lance at the same time. Usually crits, obviously, because our crit chance is increased. And whoop-de-doo, you do lots of damage. I'm not doing much at the moment because I don't have Trinket on and stuff like that. Don't whine about that. It's all good. Usually it's around 40k for the first one, and then around 30k for the other one if you're completely geared. That's what I've been doing. And yeah, that's the one main thing I'm gonna say about it. I'm not gonna go into specific details onto how to beat characters because you know what, you guys are smart enough to figure that out. If you're smart enough to like whine like how you did before to me, you can figure out how to kill freaking class. If you have any problems and if you can't figure it out, you know, at the moment I don't have a problem dueling any class unless they're overly geared and they're overly better than me. But in most of the cases I am not having classes problem. And you guys whine about that too, go ahead. But I'm just saying I have no problem with that. Alright, other than that, that's the main tip. Shatter, shatter, shatter. It's called Shatter, Shatter, Shatter. All the famous frost mages do it, like the one who plays with Marcadus. I'm not sure what's his name, but yeah. Alright, let's move on. Alright, I know I said I wouldn't give a fighting classes, but you know what? I'm in the mood. I'm in a good mood. So let me tell you about some crap. Alright, so dueling mages, or it's not actually only about mages, but this is like, you know, works well on mages, and I'm sure it works well on other classes too. So if you're in not dueling, if you're in an arena with a mage, most likely, you know, unless there's the other class that's much more squishy, you can go for him, because I, as a mage, can steal both the bubbles, or even the third one. You're stealing all the bubbles, and mage is left with pretty much nothing. If a rogue opens with Garrett, you know, he's silenced for 3 seconds, and I silence him for another 3 seconds. Ambush, ambush, shatter, shatter, he has no shields. He's dead. Oh, not dead. He's dead. Against priest, I could say is, if you actually want to kill him, you can sheep it in the starting at an opener, and you can start doing frostbolt and stuff, and he will not unsheep until his shields are gone. For some reason, you cannot steal the shields if there's another buff in front of it, which most of disc priests have this time haste buff thing that you can't steal, which doesn't allow, that disables you from stealing their regular bubbles. But if you see a bubble that's in the front of their debuff thing, I would say click spell steal. And I know they increased the amount of spell steal to 7,000 due to the whatchamacallit, the 4.2, which is sucky. So don't be spamming spell steal because you will run out of mana, my friend. Other than that, you know, that's the main things that I've learned going around doing arenas and reading comments and taking a lot of heat from YouTubing trolls. Alright, let's see what else we got. Alright, this wouldn't be considered a tip, but it could be considered a tip. It's a ceasing tip. Ceasing tip. Alright, so if you are in a 2v2 and you're trying to CC the other guy, make sure, I mean, as long as the other DPS, if there's a healer he's trying to CC, and there's a DPS that is going for not you, that's right, not you. So if there's a DPS that's not going for you and going for the other partner, and you're completely opening frostbolting, make sure to keep focus sheeping or focus silencing. Keep an eye on the Gladius, seeing what he's casting and what your focus is doing. Do not let him single. I mean, you can sheep 3 times before they become immune for, like, I believe it's 10 seconds or something like that. And after that you can repeat your cycle, which is, in the end, if you do it, you know, keep doing it at the right time, ends up being, what is it, it's like 8 seconds first, and then it's like 5 seconds, and it's 3 seconds, I believe. So, you know, that is blocked. It's nice stuff. So keep the sheep CC'd. If you're trying to run, if they're attacking on you, obviously don't ice block in the starting unless you know that you're gonna die. If your health is going below 70k, like right now I'm at 130, if I go until 70k and they're opening on me and I can see that they're popping the CDs, I would click ice block. Other than that, I would try to blink away or trinket. Yeah, trinket. Haha, very funny. Go ahead, laugh. You know, actually, I don't know why I call it trinket. Whatever. It's trinket. Trinket. Alright, yeah, so if you're running Ice Block, and try not to use invisibility in the start unless they have another invisible person. If in that case you do invisibility in the start, but you know, don't do it in the starting. Wait for the gates to open, entering the arena, because even if they have a mage and who's trying to hide their identity in the starting and doing it before the gate opens, you'll have upper hand on him because his invisibility will run out before yours does, in which case you can open first. And you know, you can do your crap. But if you don't have to invisible, that's amazing, because then you can ice block if you're dying, and if you are in a very vital condition. What I usually do is actually I do Gift of Naro and then I ice block, which lets heal, you know, properly. And Gift of Naro is amazing because it actually heals more than 20% because it sometimes crits. So I usually get around 30k to 35k from this. It's awesome. Especially with Gift of Naro, they have no way of troubling it. I mean, sorry, Ice Block. With Ice Block and Gift of Naro is nice. As soon as you are done Ice Blocking, you actually have to escape, Blink and Camo, I mean, or Invisibility. That's the best way of running away, which is usually hard because they can always stun you or something. It's really annoying. But other than that, yeah. So let's continue. Let's see what else I have left on. If there's nothing left, and let's go to the conclusion. Alright guys, a quick recap on the stats. So, I mean, you could rewind, but might as well not, right? Alright, so let me just go over it really quickly once again. Your penetration should be at 240. Your cap should be at 4.0, not 3.96 like mine. Your gear should be mostly intellect. Try to get the crit up to as close as 35%, or not 35, 33%, because that triple is 100%. But most of the time you don't need it. Don't go overboard with that. Just keep it as much as you can, but you don't have to worry about that. Get mastery as much as you can after that, because I believe that mastery increases damage way heck of a lot more than, well, other than intellect, it increases a lot. Frost Mastery is amazing because most of the time you are freezing the targets. Glyphs, let's go into Glyphs. Ice Lance, Frostbolt, Frostfire, Ice Barrier, Frost Armor, Evocation. Minor Images, that's actually pretty good because it actually slows the target. Oh, I mean, it doesn't really matter because they're usually casting Frostbolts anyway, so that's fine. Slowfall, obviously. Nice. And Monkey. Yeah, Monkey. Alright, yeah, other than that, I mean, I'll have to say thank you to you guys because you guys have been a great help to me. Pretty much I learned everything from complaining, people complaining. Oh wow, she blinks even she's ice blocked. Her eyelids don't get frozen. Yeah, so I pretty much learned everything from you guys and a couple of forums I read and checked on my websites and stuff before I went here. So I mean, if you're gonna still whine, you know, go ahead. It teaches me stuff. I don't really give a crap. Yeah. So before I go, I do want to say thank you to you guys for well, yelling at me. It's quite gay, by the way. But go ahead. I love it. Ooh, it teaches me a lot. Right. Let's finish this up. If you're asking why my name is Phoenix instead of iLegend I have no idea. I don't even know Phoenix. What the hell is a Phoenix? Then again, what the hell is a iLegend I? So geeky, man. Alright, guys. Peace out. Keep subscribing. Click the favorite like up thumbs button. If you're going to click thumbs down, go ahead. I don't give a... I was gonna swear. I don't give a crap. You can click thumbs down, but I would really appreciate if you guys favorited the video, thumbs it up, subscribe, and teach me more stuff so I can teach it to you guys, and then the world could be more knowledgeable about this game, which is great. Alright guys, peace out, man.